And again, this is part of the strategy when I ran in 2022 that they use, right? So they take something, a snippet. There's no beginning, there's no end. That's
Right.
probably not even a full thought.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 years ago, and they say, tell me about that thought
Yeah.
from 10 years
So
ago.
is
Tell
this
me
from?
exactly what you're thinking. I mean, I don't even remember that.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it into the bucket of 10 years ago, like
Okay.
most of these things, right? And then you explain yourself. Well, I don't know what I meant because you don't know what I meant. Well, I know I would say the inverse. You don't know what I meant by that because I don't even know what I meant by that. 10 years ago, however many characters can fit in the tweet back then. Today we have unlimited. You can write whatever you can
Right.
write
It
a
was
whole
140
book.
characters,
Back
and then
then, I don't remember what the number of characters were, but then they're like, okay, well, that's who you are. That's what you said. Now explain it. Then you go from one show to the next show to the next show. No one really cares what the
well,
answer
once you
is.
say it, and I've experienced that too. But you running for office, they're gonna go on a deep dive, obviously, to find anything possible that can help them and hurt
Yeah.
you,
Hmm.
and that's what they did.
Yeah.
Um, how do you feel? How do you feel? Like, so when someone says you're homophobic, your reasoning for
No,
saying I'm not is why?
I don't even go down the road of
Okay.
saying I'm not, right? I really don't care. You think what you want to think about me. I really
Yeah.
don't care. I know who I am. Um, what makes me sad, and the reason why I brought it up, even before you did, I guess, I don't even know, but we were just talking about where we land on a Google page and what the
Yes.
stories are. That's how we got to this, for me anyway, is that I I feel sad when people go out, read a headline and say, this is who you are, and you don't like me and you hate me.
Yeah.
And growing up in the deep South and feeling some kind of way when you walk in a room and maybe you feel like people don't like you because of the color of your skin. I know how that feels, or maybe you didn't get that promotion because you don't fit in.
Yeah.
I mean, I was the first Black person to work at Bank of America Capital Asset Management. And I'm not old enough to be the first Black person doing anything, right?
That's a
And
great
yet
point.
there I was. And I remember feeling, you know, mm, not that I felt different because I don't care. But I could tell that other people did care that I was occupying this space, and that they had opinions or thoughts about who I am and what my value is and what I'm able to contribute. And I know I don't like that feeling. I didn't like that feeling. And so the thought of me inflicting that onto someone else without anyone getting to know me, or me getting to know them and seeing that there may be something more to them, I don't like that feeling. I
Yeah.
didn't like it when it was done to me
Of course.
because of the color of my skin and how I grew up, very impoverished. And now you're walking in circles with people who are very wealthy, and they may feel some kind of way about your presence in that space. And I don't like how they were trying to make me feel. And so I don't like the thought that I'm making someone else feel that way.
Yeah. So when you're in the race, and again, we all kind of know what we're getting into to an extent, but I don't know that anyone can fully be prepared for the lengths to which people will go to try to win, to try to bring you down. How did you handle it when stuff was coming at you and it was personal against you
Yeah.
or your family? How did you handle it?
Apart from how other people may be thinking about me, I had a great time. I had a great time. Now, it was
During the campaign?
the
That's what you
entire
mean?
camp. Now, the
Okay.
entire campaign, most people only think about the last 5 days, but that campaign was like 15 months long.
Yeah.
And for 15 months, we traveled because, I did like a SWOT analysis of myself and my team, and my strength, my weaknesses, our opportunities, what the threats are. And one of the weaknesses in the world of politics is that I'm not independently wealthy, and that I don't have a lot of independently wealthy
Yeah.
friends.
Hmm.
And in the world of politics specifically, I don't know what Democrats are doing. For the most part, they suck, but I'm just going to focus. They do. and we can talk about that. But I'm just going to talk about the Republican Party,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm a part of the Republican Party, and I think we have a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe it's our job within the Republican Party to perfect the Republican Party.
But wait, wait, wait. I'm asking about how you handled